Yeah, good evening all. Yeah, welcome to today's tutorials with from eternity the schoolboy. Today we take a look at English language review of the assignments on English language. So I want us to look at the assignment, then give the answers with reasons. You were there in last class, right? Did you do the assignments? Huh? All of them. First, did you do the assignment? You did it, right? You did not do it. Why? First, why didn't you do the assignment? Even I talked about it yesterday that we reviewed the assignment today. Yet you did not do it. Why? Huh? It's not a sign of seriousness at all. It's not. It doesn't speak well. And it's discouraging that your tutor give you assignment, you fail to do it. It doesn't actually speak well and it's discouraging. So how do we now go about it? And how do I even know the progress if we actually understood what we did in class? Let me see the questions again, please. Bring your paper, your note, let me see. All right. The question number 1 is, remember this is a review of English language assignment on which topic is this? Which topic is this? Huh? Countable what? What are you counting? So you don't even know the topic you did it. In use of what? Noun. Okay. Now let's look at this question. State with reasons whether or not each of the following sentences is correct. So what you're expected to do here is what? You check the sentence. If it's correct, you say yes. You say what? Correct. And tell us why it's what? Correct. If it's incorrect, you say it's what? Incorrect. And tell us why it's incorrect. That's what we expect to do in this question. Now, question number 1 says, the staffs, can you see the board clearly? Am I blocking your view? All right, sorry about that. Can you see the board now? Okay. State with reasons whether or not each of the following sentences is correct. Number 1, the staffs of the universities are on strike. Comes. Is what? Incorrect. So why do you say that is incorrect? It's supposed to be what? Staff. Why? Why do you say so? Is what? Uncountable noun. But there are the context where staff can be used as a countable noun. When a stick or what? Okay, so in which context is this? Group of what? People. Good. Is it collective? Okay, so the most important is that is a group of what? Employee, right? Group of what? Employee. So is what? An uncountable what? Noun. That S there after that S is wrong. So that's what makes it what? Incorrect. Are we together? Are we together? Good. But if you want to quantify it, what do you think you should say? If you want to quantify it, what do you think we should say? What do you think should be the correct sentence? Who can help us? Who can help us? I'm listening. What? The staff of the university. I know you. That one is correct, but I want to. If you want to quantify that staff, what do you think we should use? That we can use there. Members of what? Members of what? Staff of the universities. Are we together? The members of staff of what? The universities are what? On strike. Are we together? Are we together? So is that you say the staff of the university are on what? Strike. So the members of the staff of the what? Universities are what? On strike. They are both what? Correct. So that number one is incorrect. So if you score yourself now, if you got it, mark your own. Don't deceive yourself. If you got it, mark your own correct. If you failed it, or you do it now, mark your own. Mark your own. Did you fail it, Izu? You failed it. Have you taken the correction now? Chinwe, did you fail it? You got it. Are you sure? Versus. You don't even do it at all. All right, now let's go to the next question. Question number 2. The use of slangs. The use of slangs is prohibited in formal letters. The use of slangs is prohibited in formal letters. Chiwendo. Is it correct? Is it correct? Speaker. Is it correct? So why did we say it's correct? Why? No idea. Is it correct? Why did you say so? It's not correct. So why is not correct? S is where? In letters. So what happened to the S in letters? Why? Speak out. Let me conclude so I can hear you. So why is it not correct? Tell us.
Because they are describing the use of slangs in formal letter. They are not describing it in letters. They are describing it
in what? Letter. In formal letters. Any other? Can see alpha. Is it correct? It's correct. See, our target this. Our target today says she says it's correct. And you also say it's correct. So nobody can help us here. Wow. When we did Uncountable nouns. Countable and uncountable nouns. Did you mention slang there? Check your notes. Did you mention slangs? Check your notes. Check your notes, you now. Eh? You say what? You did not write it. Why? Check the we don't mention it. Okay. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is what incorrect. This is what incorrect. Because of the word S here, right? So it should be the staff of the universities are on strike. Good. Now, the use of slangs is prohibited in formal letters. Is also what? A what? Correct. The reason is because of the S in what? Slangs. Slang is an uncountable noun. Slang is what? An uncountable noun. So it should not appear in plural form. It's an uncountable noun. Okay? Okay? Good. So don't say slangs. Say slang. The use of slang is prohibited in formal letters. So it's incorrect. Number 3. We do not have enough stationaries in the office. We do not have enough stationaries in the office. Come see. Is it correct? Huh? Why is it not correct? Tell us. It's correct. So what is it correct? So why is it not correct? We are saying 3 things at the same time. Why is it not correct? The what? Stationary is what? An uncountable noun. Are we together? So you don't say stationaries. We don't have enough stationery in the what? Office. You don't say stationaries. That's wrong, okay? Because stationery is an uncountable noun. Remember what we said about what? Stationery. It's different from stationary. Hope you know. We have stationary as in static, staying one place, right? We have stationary as what? As a what? Huh? 3. What? Train. Stationary. No. What does it say about stationary? The one that not S-T-A-T-I-O-N-A-R-Y. I mean S-T-A-T-I-O-N-E-R-Y. That the one that has E-R-Y is what? Office material. About what? About what?
Office materials.
Office materials. I agree with you. Staple, right? Pin, office books, and these are what. If you say that, if you go to the main market now, there's a line they call stationery line. This is where you buy your textbooks, your notebooks, and other office what materials. Am I communicating? So that word stationery is not. Is an uncountable noun. It's not a countable noun. So it shouldn't appear with what? S. So that's where the question, the number 3. That what made renders number 3 what? Incorrect. So the correct sentence is what? Is what? We do not have enough stationery in the what? Office. Okay. The next number. My mother has been undergoing some medical treatments. Sorry, no, number 4, sorry. So thank you for the correction. Number 4, why are you traveling with so many luggages? Why are you traveling with so many luggages? Is this correct? Chiwan, is it correct? Are you sure? Huh? Okay, tell us why is incorrect. Let's hear you.
Because of that luggages.
Because of what?
Luggages.
Luggages. Is that your reason? Counts, is it correct? No, answer your own. Is it correct? So why is not correct?
Because of that luggages. It's an uncountable noun.
So what should be there?
Luggage.
Look at that statement well. Look at the sentence. Is that the only error there? That is if there's error at all. Is that the only error there? Okay. Is it correct?
Yes.
It's correct.
Yes.
So why do you say it's correct?
Because luggage is a countable noun.
Is what?
Countable noun.
Countable now. Wow. Okay. Is it correct?
It's not supposed to be so many. Why are you traveling with many luggages?
Is what?
The so is not supposed to be there.
Okay. I should remove the so. And what again? What is the correct sentence?
Why are you traveling with many luggages?
Why are traveling with many luggages? Okay. So why are you traveling with so many luggages? Now there are two errors in this sentence. There are two errors in what? This sentence. Luggages and what? Many. You use many for countable nouns. Hello? You use many for what? Countable nouns. And but these luggages should be luggage, because luggage is an uncountable what? Noun. So the second error is using luggage as a countable noun by adding s to it. You people got only one, but there are another error there, which is many, using many. So because this luggage is an uncountable noun, you shouldn't come with what? S in the first place. Because of that, there should be no, this what should be there should not be what? Many. Because use many when you are using what? Countable noun. So the right thing that should be there is much instead of what? Many. So much can be used for what? Uncountable what? Noun. So the correct sentence is, why are you traveling with so much what? Luggage. Why are you traveling with what? So much luggage. So much luggage. So the two errors there are many and what? Luggages. So change that many to what? Much. Then change luggages. Remove the s in luggages to become what? Luggage. So the answer is what? The correct sentence is what? Why are you traveling with so much luggage? Is it clear? Is it clear? So you don't use many when you are talking about what? Uncountable nouns. So many is used when we are talking about what? Countable what? Nouns. Many is for what? Countable nouns. But much is for what? Uncountable. Are we together? Are we together? Good. So the next question. So here is what? The correct one is what? Luggage and what? Many. Sorry, much. Much. Are we together? This will be what? Much. Let me use another color so it can make more sense. Many means that there are 1, 2, 3, right? Good. So that means use it for countable words. Now, three of us. All right. Let me get another color so that. The next sentence is, my mother has been undergoing some medical treatments. Chiwendoya. Is it correct? You said no. So why is not correct? S in what? What happened to the S in treatment?
There's no supposed to be S there.
There's no what?
Treatment is uncountable.
Treatment is what?
Uncountable now.
So what should be the correct sentence? You say what? Again? Have. Okay. I thought you say have. Okay, so she's correct. Treatment is an uncountable word. Noun. So you don't say treatments. My mother has been undergoing some medical treatments is wrong. So you remove that S. And you have the correct sentence as what? My mother has been undergoing some medical what? Treatments. So this is what? Incorrect. So if you want to make it correct, this is what? Incorrect. You want to make it correct, do what? Remove the S in what? Treatment. It becomes some medical treatment. My mother has been undergoing some medical treatment. Are we together? All right, the next sentence says, I will look for beautiful beddings for my bed. I will look for beautiful beddings for my bed. Correct? Is it correct? No. So why do you say no?
The S in the beddings
Is what?
is not supposed to be.
Why?
Because I'm talking about one bedding. One bedding.
Can someone help you, Zuchuku? First you help you.
The beddings.
What happened to beddings?
The beddings is uncountable now.
Beddings. Who can help is Chibozo? Can she help Chibozo and the zoo?
Is the bedding?
Is it correct in the first place? Speak out.
No.
So why is it not correct?
In that beddings, S is not supposed to be.
Is that what?
In that beddings, S is not supposed to be there.
Why?
Because I'm uncountable.
What's accountable now?
Beddings. Beddings.
Beddings is accountable now.
Bedding.
What?
Bedding.
Bedding. Okay. I agree with you. I will look I will look for beautiful beddings for my bed. Bedding is an uncountable noun. So you don't use it as what? Countable nouns by plural, by making it adding s to make it plural. No, it's an uncountable noun. So remove, if you want to, the correct sentence is this: remove the s in beddings. It will become what? Bedding. So the correct sentence is what? I will look for beautiful bedding, not beddings. Bedding for my what? Bed. So this is what on the normal is what? Incorrect. If you want to make it correct, remove what? Bed, the s in beddings. It will become what? Bedding. All right, the next one. The next one. Chief Okonkwo has long beards. Chief Okonkwo has long beards. Uh-huh. 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 Huh? Long what? Long what? Okay, it's okay. Is you say it's incorrect? So why is not? Why is it incorrect?
The S and the S.
Huh?
The S.
So what happened to the S then?
The S is an uncountable noun. So the S is not supposed to be.
Is it true? I just ask him, Chinwe. Can see? Is it correct? Why is it correct? Why? You're not sure.
The sentence is not correct.
So why is it not correct?
That machine is that
Sorry, is it what?
sorry. That bed
Is what?
S is not supposed to be
Why?
because bed is an uncountable.
Are you sure? Did you check it up? So how do you know that it's not uncountable?
I asked somebody.
Chinwe,
It's not correct
why is it not correct?
because of that S in bed.
So what happened to the S in bed?
It's not supposed to be there.
Why?
It's uncountable now.
Are you sure it's uncountable now?
You cannot count. You cannot count this thing. It's uncountable.
You are. I cannot count your beds.
You cannot count it.
The beds.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Actually, the sentence is what? Incorrect. So the S in the bed is what? Should not be there. Am I communicating? Is what? In what? Correct. The correct sentence is Chief Okonkwo has long. Has what? Chief Okonkwo has what? Long what? Say it again. Say it again. Something else is lacking there. Something else needs to be added in that sentence to make it complete. So who can tell us? Who can tell us? Good. Good. Why did you say so? Tell us. Ezekiel said A should be added before what? Long. So Ezekiel that he should be what? Chief Okonkwo has a long bed. So let's hear his reason. Is why do you say so? Eh? 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 Oh yeah now. Is why we are waiting for you. Fast. Say what? No idea. Okay, now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Listen carefully. Let me tell you something. Bed. Bed is a collective what? Noun. Okay? As a human being, you can only have, as a man, you can only have one bed. You cannot have more than one because this your hair, the hair is where? Here, right? Is your what? So it's a collection of what the hairs right here, right? That forms the what? The bed. So you cannot say that you have you maybe if let's say if we are talking about Izuku now, you cannot say Izuku has what? Long beards, because Izuku can only have a group of what? Hairs here, which is what? Beard, right? But if we are talking about Izuku and the Festus, or maybe someone else, we can say Izuku and Festus have what? Long what? Beards, two of us. Or maybe if Izuku and Festus, Izuku and Festus went to do what? Shave their what? Beards. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Because you are talking about Izuku's beard and what? Festus what? Beard. You can say Izuku and Festus went to shave their what? Beards. Am I communicating? But you cannot say Izuku went to shave his beards. Izuku will only have one. Just this one. He has it. Izuku has only one face now. Does he have two faces? Only one face. So that the beard is for one person. But if you're talking about more than one person, you can talk about what? Bears. Now, here now, because we are talking about what? One bed. And just remember, here now, you have long. Long, the adjective is what? Qualifying it, right? Right? Talking about the nature of his what? Bed. The first place that you should remove that S, then put a determiner right in front of that word long, making it what? Chief Okonkwo has a long what? Bed. Am I communicating? A long girl bed. Okay? So remove the S and put A in front of that long, making it what? A long what? Bed. Bed. So the correct listening is what? Chief Okonkwo has what? A long what? Bed. Now, the next one says, what type of determiner is A? Yeah. Article, right? Okay, good. Let's continue. Now, next one says, I have got enough machineries for the factory. I have got enough machineries for the what? Factory. Okay. Kamsi, what's the correct answer? Kamsi, is it correct? So why is it not correct?
That machinery is that IES is not supposed to be. It's supposed to be machinery.
Why?
But machinery is uncountable.
Is what?
Uncountable.
Correct, that's good. So the correct sentence is what?
I have got enough machinery.
I have
Got enough machinery for the factory.
Good. So machinery is an what? Uncountable noun. Because it's an uncountable noun, you don't say machineries. At least in this sense, you can simply say, I have got enough machinery for the what? Factory. So here should be what? Machinery for the what? Factory. So this is what? Incorrect. But if you want to correct it, simply replace the word machineries with what? Machinery. You have, I have got enough machinery for the factory. Ask. What happened to it? Gotten. Who told you that gotten is correct? Who told you that gotten is correct? Is I have got, okay? Don't worry, by the time we do verbs, you understand that is this should what got, okay? Okay? We have get, got, gotten. You know, people speak a lot of jargons, and to become normal. Am I getting? And also there are English language English most different languages they grow anyway. Language what grows from one generation to generation. So in this era, you're not like gotten is what I have got enough what I have forgotten. Is it I have forgotten? Or I have forgotten? Anyway, by the time when we do English what is called verbs, you understand it better. I'll throw more light on that. Let us not distract ourselves with what that is. But that is not the topic we are doing. What taking today, okay? Now we will look into that. Whether gotten is correct, forgotten is correct, all those things. Okay? So let's focus on what we are doing now. So number 9 says what? Says what? I have bought enough furnitures for the room. I have bought enough furnitures for the room. I have bought enough furnitures for the room. Uh-huh. Incorrect. Why is not incorrect? Why is it incorrect?
S in the furniture.
S in the where?
Furniture.
So what about the S?
Furniture is uncountable one.
So what should we write the sentence? Correct sentence.
I have bought enough furniture for the room.
Good. Is correct. I have bought enough what? Furniture. Furniture for the room. Furniture is an uncountable noun. So it shouldn't be furnitures. It should be what? Furniture. So the answer is what? It's incorrect. The correct sentence is what? I have bought enough furniture for the room. Number 10. Do you have an evidence to prove your point? Do you have an evidence to prove your point? Camps, is it correct? It's correct. Camps say that it's correct. Why do you say so? Okay, you don't know the reason, but you know it's correct. I'll mask. I usually mask you're solving in English class. It's what I do. Nothing. Okay, is it correct? Why?
You say that
Hey, me. Is that what I said?
I don't want to see.
I tried.
It's not correct.
Why is it not correct? Tell us.
That and
It's what?
it's not supposed to be.
Why? Why?
You said that it's not supposed to come as in what am I to explain?
Yeah, you are using Igbo language to describe. What is this one? You are using Igbo language to describe English language.
You said that.
What I say?
As in, it's not supposed to be in. As no possible boost
Shut up. This woman doesn't know what to say. She said that it's incorrect, but she doesn't know why it's incorrect. Now, let me explain, please. Okay, any idea? Okay, tell us. You say what?
We do not use and before an uncountable.
Okay. Sorry. Continue.
The correct. Do you have any evidence to prove your point?
So which one is the uncountable noun there now?
Evidence.
Is evidence an uncountable noun? Why not? Evidences is correct, yeah? Evidences, is it correct? Why? Why not correct? Evidence is an uncountable noun, right? So what's the correct sentence? Any evidence? In this sentence now, is any correct? In this sentence, we have not done. We'll still do all those what is called adjectives and what have you, but determiners. But simply say, do you have evidence to do what? Prove your what? Point. Okay. Simply say, do you have what? Evidence to do what? Prove your what? Point. Simply say what? Do you have evidence to prove your what? Point. So this is the problem. Is the problem here. Remove it. Then you make the correct what? Sentence. So to learn more on this errors in the use of nouns, please look for this textbook, Common Errors in the Use of English, by Professor Joy AEC, 2015 edition. That's where I got this assignment. So the book is very good for errors in what? English what? Common errors in English language. It's a nice book to help you a lot in identifying errors in a spoken or written what? Sentence. Now let's go to the part 2 of our assignment. For part 2 of the assignment in English language. So let's go to the part 2. Can I clean the board? Can I? Okay, now let's look at the second part of this assignment. Number 1 says, the meeting of the dash will come later today. Are you sure this is complete? Is it always complete? This what? This what? Where is it? This is A, B, C. There are no D here. This is A. Is what? Where is C now? Why? You skipped it. It's mistake. Okay. So what's that C? Secretary what? Secretaries Generals. Okay. Okay. Now look at this. The meeting of the dash will come later today. What's that? What? Is what? Okay, YS. Not plural. Okay, like this. Huh? Okay. So option A is secretaries general speaking. That is what? Is what? Is what? Chinwe, is this sent to RYS with hyphen. There's that mean your own. Wahala. Anyway, let's. So, what's the answer? What's the answer? Option B is what? Secretary what? Generals. Is it true? Is it true? You don't know. You don't know. Okay. Now listen carefully, please. This secretary general, even though there are two different words, but they are used together. Am I communicating? They are used what? Together. So if you have more than one secretary general, the S should be behind what? Generals. Not after secretary. Okay? So it should be secretary general. Secretary general is one word. Even though there are two words make up secretary general, but they go together. Am I communicating as what? One word. Are we together? Even though it has two words that make it up, okay? It's compound. Am I communicating? So this now, the S should go behind the what? Generals. Your no business making the secretary what? Plural, okay? Or start making the secretary possessive form. There's nothing possessive here, okay? These are not dealing with anything possessive of whether in secretary or in what? General. And you don't make and the secretary what? Plural. The plural should come with what? The general, because it's taken as what? One word. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? So the answer is what? Secretary generals. So the answer is option what? B. Good. Option B. Is my explanation clear? Good. Option B. Sorry, number 2. The teacher needs a dash to write the notes on the chalkboard. Some chalks. Some chalk. The chalk. Some chalks. The chalk. Why do you say some chalks?
If you're writing a note on the board, it's not just one this thing that you have to use. You use you have to use some. It's not just one.
Some.
Yes.
There
is a packet of
why do you say some chalks? Why do you say some chalks? Some chalk.
You need some chalk.
I think it's funny. It's like you need some chalk. There's no, hey, what is this? Hope you know there's no S here. So what are you even saying? You think they don't know what they are doing? Is the answer say C? You cannot say chalks. There should be a determiner. Am I communicating? So how many chalk? How many chalks? But let me even ask you, sir. Let me even ask you. If you say chalks, the teacher needs chalks to write the notes on the what? Board. You have not said anything. Chalks, What quantity? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Now, if you say a chalk, many chalks makes no sense. Am I communicating? Many chalks. You should what specific? Am I communicating? Some chalk. This has rendered this what useless. Hope you know. Even though it's chalk is a determiner, right? Is a quantifier, right? I agree. But look at where what is quantifying chalk. Does it make sense? He's using chalk as if chalk is what uncountable what now. Three of us. Good. Now the most appropriate option here is what? A what? Chalk. I'm not getting a what? Chalk. That's the most appropriate what? Option here. Now, number 3 says, we are worried by dash that exists between the two factions of the party. What's the answer? We are worried by what? Commotion. 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 Chinwe. This what? Rivalry. Let me see. Rivalry. Why do you say commotion? Council. You need your dictionary to be able to answer it because I hope you know. Did you use the dictionary? Did you? Did you use a dictionary? You know. Did you? So why do you say commotion? Is it what? It's caused by a human being. Is that why you use commotion? What is commotion? Act of what? Making nuisance is commotion. Council, what is commotion? You don't know. You didn't use a dictionary. No, now you should have used the dictionary now. Chin, what did you say? Why did you choose rivalry? Why? Who will win?
Yes.
So what is rivalry? Rivalry is what? What does it mean?
Who competes?
Rivalry is people or a situation. Which one?
Situation whereby people compete for.
Okay, for what? So she said that rivalry is a situation whereby people do what? Compete. Now, there's something that I want you to look at this now. We are worried by a dash that exists between the two factions of the what? Party. This age says distraction. Distraction doesn't make sense here. Am I communicating? Distraction. A party has two different groups inside that party that are having issues. Maybe they are dragging for something. Am I communicating? They have issue between the two of them. So you cannot say commotion, okay? You cannot say confusion. we are worried by the confusion that because the nearest thing you can say, the most appropriate option here is what? Rivalry. The two of them, either they are fighting for something, or are competing for something, or they are dragging something. Okay, it's called what? Rivalry. Sometimes it can be called fuse, a fuse. Are you aware? Are you aware? Fuse. Check fuse for me. Check fuse. F-U, I think F-U-S-S. Check it. Check fuse. Fast. Check fuse. What is fuse?
Excessive activity or important or talk about something.
Let me see. Okay, fuse is what? Activity or worry or bother. Okay. It's not I possibly the people that are talking about what is between them, maybe these people are making a fuse about what happened between the two parties. So you cannot replace it rivalry with what? Fuse, okay? But just know that rivalry talks about what? Competition. Maybe they are dragging for something, or maybe they are fighting over something. Am I communicating? So people can make a fuse over. We can make a fuse over what is going on between what. If two of you are dragging something, so Izuchukwu and the what is it called? Izuchukwu and the Chi. I thought it's Chibuzo. And you say Chibuzo. But why is it Chibuzo? You don't use your name. Okay. Now, if maybe Chibuzo and Chibuzo and the Izuchukwu are fighting over something or dragging something, we can make a fuss over what they are doing, okay? We may become worried, we can make noise over, we can, create a scene because of what is happening between them. That's fuss for you. But rivalry is between two group of people. There must be two faction, two group of people, or two group or whatever involved. One person or a group of person don't make rivalry. There must be a kind of faction, division between the two or two different entities. There may be a rivalry between two different entities. Does it make sense? So rivalry is the most appropriate option here. Now the next one says 4. Several dash were passed at the meeting. Several dash were passed at the meeting. Decisions. Do you pass a decision or do you make a decision? Which one?
No.
D is what?
Resolution.
D is action. So from options, A is memoranda, B is decisions, C is resolutions, D is actions. Resolution. Come see. Is it what?
I don't say this.
Come see. Do you pass actions? Are you with us? Okay, memoranda. You don't pass a memoranda during the meeting. Memoranda is maybe you can circulate or you can send a memorandum before a meeting, maybe internal memorandum, maybe notice for the meeting that could have come up. But decisions you don't pass decisions, you make what? Decisions. Am I communicating? Now, resolution, actions. The most appropriate option there is what? Resolution. You can pass a what? what they resolved, what they were able to do what? Resolve in the what? Meeting. Check resolutions there. Apart from they look for other meetings. Sorry. Is that all?
An act of the screening detail.
Act of what?
The screening detail.
Continue now.
The degree of fine. No, that one is not suit.
Continue.
The process of determining the meaning of a symbol or address. The act or process of solving. That is solution.
Number 9.
A formal statement adopted by an assembly.
That's the mean. That this one now is the meaning of what? Resolution.
Or doing any other form.
Read that number 9 again.
A formal statement adopted by an assembly or during any other formal meeting. Then they gave an example. The resolution was passed by a 2/3 majority.
Is it clear now? You pass a what? Resolution, okay? The example they gave you says the resolution was passed by a 2/3 majority. So the most appropriate option there is what? Resolution. Is it clear? Is it clear? Resolution. You pass a resolution. Then number 5 says, hope you are taking the correction. Okay, so the answer is what? Resolutions. Good. Number 5. The dash toys. Hope you are taking the corrections, please. The dash toys have all been stolen. The dash toys have all been stolen. A. Children. B. Children's. D. C. Children's. D. Children's. Oya. Come see Oya. C. C says children's. That is children with hyphen after S. After N, then S. That option C. Izu. Option C. Festus. Option what? Option C. Chinwe. No idea. What? No. I won't take it. Lie. I won't take it. I will not take it. Didn't I teach you singular possessive nouns? Did I? When we talk about possessive forms of noun, right? We talked about the plural form, the plural and the word singular. What I can't even know. I would agree with you. Option what? C. I won't take that one. No. Option what? C. So this is a singular word. Singular word, possessive. It's a possessive form, but singular. So it's option what? C. So the children's toys have been stolen. Number 6. Margaret forgot I'm coming. Okay. Margaret forgot to buy dash. A trousers. B, 1 trousers. C, a pair of trousers. D, plenty plenty trousers. Festus. You're not serious. Is that what you wrote? That's to come. Please let me be serious now. Is that what you wrote? What did you write? A? See, a pair of what? Trousers. Please, is a pair of what? Trousers. They're not plain trousers. If pidgin English has entered your brain so much, you may go and write plain trousers there. It's a pair of what? Trousers, okay? Number 7. Harry cannot do without his dash of short stories because he loves reading. Collection. Fire. Izu fire. Chiwendo. Collection. Council. Collection. Is what is a fire? Is it what? First, why are you laughing? You say what? You say fire is what? Where you store what? Short stories in a fire. Let me use what you wrote first. Let me know whether you are joking. Where you write it? You serious? I thought he was joking. Hello, please. The answer is what? Collection. Okay? Collection. In literally word, we say collection of literary works. Okay? Or it may be poem. Am I communicating? If what I talk about is poem, you can say collection of what? Poem. Am I communicating? Poems, okay? So this one is what? Collection of what? Short stories, okay? It's not okay, so okay. Number 7 says Harry can. Okay, so we are done with number 7. Number 8. This is not your book, it is dash. This is not your book, it is dash. A. Andrew. B. Andrews, but there is apostrophe after what? W before the S. Then D is Andrews. Then there is apostrophe after what? S. So which is the answer? Yeah, Festus. Which one? Describe the Andrews you're talking about. Apostle, when? Where? B. Okay, the apostle after the W. Before S. Is you. D. Andrews. Option C. Council. Okay, Chinwe. B. The answer is B, please. Hello? Hello? Okay, so is what? B, right? Good. Then question 9 says what? My dash house is on the next street. Can you see the board? Can you see the board? Can you? All right. My dash house is on the what? Next street. My dash house is on the next street. A. Father-in-laws. In-laws. That in that laws, the apostrophe. Immediately after W, we have the apostrophe before what? S. Then B says fathers-in-law. There's no apostrophe at all in this. C says fathers-in-law. Then after the S, after S, we have what? Apostrophe. Then D, father-in-laws. Then after the S, you have an apostrophe. In that, what's that? Now, so what is the most appropriate option here? First faces. What are you with us? Answer this question. Which one? You say what? Father, apostrophe S before what? Which option is that? Option what? B. Which option? Option what? A. Cancel. Option what? A. Now, please let me explain something. Just as we have a secretary, remember what we say. What I told you about secretary what? Secretary General, remember? Okay. Now, if you come here now, Scansi said that is father-in-laws. You say what? Fathers-in-law. Fathers. You are joking, you're not serious. Let them see what you did. You are joking. I don't believe you. Let me see what you did. He's serious. Sir. Please, that thing, this father-in-law is taken as one word. One word? Word, okay? One word? Word. So that apostle should because it is taken as one word, should it be in the fathers or in the law? Where? In law. Okay, please. It's one word, okay? Even though this is a compound, it's a compound word. We still do it when we still do things like this. When we go to don't worry, let me not let's take it step by step. But it's what? Father-in-laws, okay? It's not fathers-in-law. My brother-in-law's car. My father-in-law's house, okay? It's not my father's-in-law. The same way we have Secretary General, okay? Even though this one just plural, it's not in possessive form anyway, but it's in the same sense, okay? But let's assume that the house belongs to the Secretary General. You can say, okay, this house, this is the Secretary General. Is it Secretary General house in Secretary General house or Secretary General's house? Let's assume we are talking about possessive form. Possessive form of what? The secretary. Let's say I try to compare this with this. I say that this should be secretary what? Generals. If you are talking about the possessive form, let's assume that this house, that there's a house that belongs to one secretary general, maybe of an organization. Maybe we belong to the same organization. And I want to tell you that this house belongs to who? Our secretary what? General. What do I say? Do I say this is our secretary general's house? Or would I say this is our secretary's general house? Secretary general's, right? That's the possessive form, okay? Yes. So please be careful about this, okay? Yes. All right, now the last question says, okay, number 10, the dash of the new king will take place next week. The dash of the new king will take place next week. The dash of the new king will take place next week. Coronation, 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 Coronation. Okay? Coronation of the what? The next king will do what? It's not re-election. You are not electing anything. You are not re-electing anything. It's not demotion. Do you organize a party or celebration for a king's demotion? Is it something worth celebrating? Unless the king is a bad boy. Unless the king is a what? A bad boy. And then if it's not even demotion self. The demotion is not even the right word. What's the right word? Dethronement now. For king is what? Dethronement. It's not even what? Demotion. So this is not the answer. So coronation and what? Dethronement. You can dethrone a king. True of us. Good. Coronation. Then readmission. Is he entering university? Or primary school? They are not like the admission is wrong. This option is wrong. So the answer is what? The answer is what? The answer is what? The answer is what? Coronation. What's that? Any question? I think we are through with English, right? English review. All right.